Good afternoon, everyone. Jason Love here with the Oil Trading Group, and I want to spend just a couple of minutes with you going through the OTG market maker levels. And then at the end of this quick explanation, I'm going to play for you an actual trade that we took in the live call trading room on Wednesday, February 24th. So the first thing you see here is a series of levels. We'll start from the bottom: DS target, DS signal, mid, signal, and target. These are all dynamic support and resistance levels that are created after the pit open or after 8:30 a.m. Central Time, and it's based on price action that occurs in the overnight session. Now, these levels are valid really on any futures market that has a discernible pit open or pit close. So specifically, like the ES, the pit open is at 8:30 in the morning, and then you have that pit close. That really happens around 3:15. You have some aftermarket hours, but right around that 3:10, 3:15 mark. For the CL, the market opens at 8 a.m. and it closes at 1:30, and these levels are valid in that market. So again, any futures market that has a discernible pit open or pit close, these levels will be valid. Okay, so the first thing we do here, let's take a look. We'll turn on these revision signals here. We'll talk a little bit about those in a few moments, but what happens is you have the, you can see here that we have pit open delineated here on your chart. And so the overnight session creates a range, and this range then gives you these daily structure signals that form right after the pit open. So you can see right after pit open, you can see how these levels formed. Now that we opened and then closed a 5-minute bar below the daily structure signal, we would be looking to get short right here at around 1898. What actually happens is we get short, actually 1898 quarter. And what actually happens in the video that you'll see is I get half the position in at quarter, and then I put the other half in at 98.00. Once you get this move to the downside and you're looking for a retracement back up into the daily structure signal, and then you're looking for a move down to the daily structure target, which is at 1888.5. So just about a 10-point ES move is what you're looking for between these two levels. Okay, so as the market opens, you get a bar, makes a new low, comes right back up into the daily structure signal, and then begins to move to the downside. Now, what happens is once you get a move down to the daily structure signal, this would be an area, first time touch area to get long. So as the market comes down into it, it tags almost to the tick. It goes one tick beyond, so that you would have ensured that you would have gotten a fill. Actually, probably what you want to do, not probably what you want to do. One of the things that we talk about in the training is that you want to front run this by one tick. Because these levels are so accurate, you want to make sure that it goes through down into that level so that you can make sure you get a fill here on the ES. And then the market begins to rally, right? Goes back and forth, makes a little bit of a new low, and then you begin to get the rally. We're going to turn the revisions off just a moment so you can see. So your expectation level is that you go from structure target to structure signal, and then if you get beyond that, then you would go up to structure target as well. So as the market begins to rally all day, you can see how these levels become active support and resistance. Again, we got to within one tick. We failed. We come back up directly into the structure mid, continue to rotate around that, and then we get this move up into the daily structure signal, and then we rotate around that, so that again is a good resistance point. And the final target, once you closed a bar above the daily structure signal, you would be looking for a move to the daily structure target. And then at the end of the day, that's exactly where you end up, is right around the daily structure target. So if you went daily structure target and you'd gotten long here, 1888.5 to 1927, that's a very, very large ES move, as you know. So again, the video that I'm going to play for you here in just a moment is only collecting the information around this area right here. Okay, so it's around this trade right into this area right here. So this is just one small segment. This ends up, because we're trading 4 lots, ends up being a $900 ES trade right here in just this one little segment. So you can see how much room there was to do other things with, right? So you had a first time touch here on your daily structure mid at around the 1908 level, and it came down into 1899. So there was a nice move there. You could have taken some ticks away from that. Again, this market continues to move. Once you got a close above, really, then you would have been looking for this daily structure target or daily structure signal. So these market maker levels are multifaceted. There are other levels on here that allow you to refine entries, etc. Right? So these other additional lines allow you to refine your entries, but simply put, you could work just strictly off the daily structure levels here as well. Now, one more thing that I'm going to add on to this as confirmation, we'll throw on one of the OTG support and resistance levels here, and you can see that you had confirmation right here. This was the 200% range extension from the previous day. That also provides support and resistance, and of course you have settlement where we rotated around a little bit, and then of course the daily R1 provided you with some support and resistance as well. In addition to that, if you just turn on the regular OTG support and resistance bands, you could see that we had confirmation at each one of our levels here on the day as well. So again, lots of good information, but simply trading the daily structure signal market maker levels by themselves provide you with a system of entries and exits and targets that you can manage successfully through your trading of the ES. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to let you watch the ES market maker level trade of the day. This was from Wednesday, February 24th. It's about 12 minutes long, and so you'll be able to watch that trade in its entirety. So again, without further ado, here is that ES market maker level trade of the day.
Move that back one tick. Oh, it got me in a couple there. So I'm in actually at 98 as I slid that down a little bit. So there's 98 quarter. So your first target here is 96. And then right around 92. And 1888 half. 1888 quarter, where I would look to get long. Okay, or I'd look to flip and get long. And the stop here $19.00 quarter on the stop. Okay. All right, let's slide through it to the downside. There's 2, 3. Come on, 4, 5. Fight through it here to the downside. Go ahead and bring that stop here to break even now. Let's see if there's the first target achieved. Okay, target 1 achieved. Target 2 is at 1892. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get through it. Okay, you're 3.5, almost 4 points positive here right now. There we go. Fight your way through it here to the downside. Next target is underneath you here. All right, there's 5 points here. Come on, give me that 6th point. Bring that trail stop to 97. Trail stop's at 97 here. Okay, we're real close here to 6-point target here. We're going to bring that trail stop down to 96. 2 points. Okay, we just hit the next target. Okay, final target, I'm going to flip and get long at 1882 quarter. 1882 quarters where I'm going to flip and get long here now. So just like that, we solved that initial problem on the ES this morning. $18.82 quarter on the ES. Now you may only get to 1888 quarter is the target. We might only get down to 1890. So if we get down to 1890 and begin to fail, I'm going to really bring the stop tighter. Still looking long at 43 underneath us here. Although we are 15 minutes away from the bottom or from the top of the next hour, and it's probably going to be time to just hang loose here. In fact, I'm going to cancel the longs here now on the CL. We're just going to trade the ES here probably till the number now. We're just in a range here. So, let me show you something here. I get asked this question quite a bit. Do the 70.5s on the ES work? You tell me. You tell me. You see that? So it's bounced for 2 points, basically, here, off of that 70.5 there. So now, methinks I should protect a bit more here. But I don't want to protect too much because I think we're going to get on down into my level. So I'm just protecting 2 of the 5 1/4 points that we have on the chart right now. Next target is the long at 1888.25. Next target is the long at 1888.25. Trying to push through new lows here. That's right on top of that 70.5. And you've got liquidity stacked up all the way down to 1890. Like I said, that might be all you get is 1890. That very well could be all you get. We hit double bottomed at the low here now on the 5-minute chart. Cool. Thanks, Kareem. So let's see here. What is this high? The swing high here on the 5-minute, or the 3-minute rather, is 1894. Bring this down to 1895 on the stop. 3 points on the stop at 1895. Come on, drive through the low here. New low, good. Okay, 1890.75. You're now 7 points. Like I said, we're going to bring this trail stop down to 94 now. Like it may only get to, maybe we bring that down to 93 half on the stop. It may only get to 90. There's 90 half. I'm going to flip it long at 1882.25. That would be 10 points. $18.88.25 is where I'm going to look to flip it long. Sorry, 1888 half actually. 1888 half is where I'm going to look to flip it long. That's right on top of the daily structure target. There's 90.25. We may get a bounce out of here, so let's go to 92 half on the stop. Let's go to 92 half on the stop. Protect it. May go back to 93 here in just a moment. 1888 half is where I'm going to flip and get long. Let's see if we can get down into it. There's your 1890. Bring it down. Trail stop now to 92. 91 half on the trail stop. There's 89 half. 91 half on the trail stop. I'm going to flip and get long at 1888 half. It may just end it right here. It may just stop right here, which is why I'm protecting where I'm at. This might just be it. So that's 6 3/4 still in it. Bring it back. Bring it back to 92 on the stop here. 92 on the stop. 92 on the stop. Be an even 6 points on the move. Yeah, that right down into that zone. Missed me by a couple of ticks here. We'll see. Missed the long by a couple of ticks. I'm going to give it one more shot to do what it's got to do here. Yeah, it's going to probably get me the 200% range extension on the ES right here as well at 1889. That's right where we hit, right? That usually keeps the ball in the yard. That keeps the fence around it. So we'll see. 1888 half. $18.88 half is the long. I'm looking for a push right up out of that. There's 90. 92 is where there's liquidity. There's your 90 level again. 18.88 half is the long. We just ran into 90 again. Daily structure target here at 18.88 half is where the long is. Come on, let's go. There's 1890. Get through it. Get through 1890. You've been as deep as 1890 half. 1889 half is the long. It may stall right here. It may just stall right here. It's possible. Like I said, 1890 is the place where you might just find yourself petering out. Protecting 6 of the 7 points right now. ES is still dragging down. The NQ is trying to lead the way up here, along with the TF. $18.88 half. There's 1890 again. If we break that 90 level, we should go get my entry here. Okay, there's 1889 quarter. I'm going to bring this trail stop down to 91 now. But down to 91. So I'm protecting 7 of the 8 points that we're at here right now. I just expect it to, it's probably going to come tag me out. Yep, it just did. All right, so you can see right there at the end of that video, we did get to within 2 ticks of the area that I was going to flip and get long, and it ended up taking me out. Actually, I had 1 left, and I ended up taking, I had the 2 on the stop, on the trail stop, so quickly got out of that last lot. So anyway, that was the way it goes in the live call trading room. You could hear us talking about that. We do a live call trading room where we trade these levels actively every single weekday, Monday through Friday. We trade the ES and the CL using these levels. These levels can be used on most major futures markets: gold, YM, TF, NQ, ES, CL. They can be used in all of those markets. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for spending some time watching the videos here at the Oil Trading Group. And until next time, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.